Good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. It's warm here, so we got to go outside and play yesterday. We've had lots of fun in the sunshine. It's kind of rare for us in Washington. It rains a lot of the time of the year. So when it's nice and sunny, we like to spend lots of time outside as much as we can. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our morning song. So bring them out. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Because your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Welcome to Preschool Boys and Girls. I'm so happy to have you. As always, I really enjoy getting to see all of the things that you get to do at home and your adult send pictures. I love seeing all of your completed art or activities. So keep those coming, okay? All right, let's do our months. Don't forget to put your hands up because that's how we remember, right? Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. What month are we in? June, June, June. And we're all the way to the end of the week again. So we need to find out what comes after number 24. On the days that you're not in school with me, let's make sure that we're filling out our calendars at home, okay? So we need to make sure we're filling them in and maybe even singing our songs so that way we can learn all about our calendar and the concept of time, okay? Let's count. It's all the way up. It's a lot of numbers. Remember, get as far as you can, then stop and listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Today is the 25th day of June. Right. All right, so let's figure out what day of the week it is. Ready? I gave you a little clue. I said we're at the end of the school week. Maybe you'll remember. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today the day is Friday, Friday, Friday. Today the day is Friday, all day long. Yesterday was Thursday, tomorrow will be Saturday. Oh, what fun, oh, what fun. Today is Friday, which means the weekend is tomorrow. Are you ready? We're going to say the whole date. Repeat after me. Today is Friday, June 25th, 2021. All right, time for our season. Flowers, pumpkins, swimming, snow, make the seasons we all know. Every year is the same, and we give them each a name. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, count the seasons as we sing. 4 seasons, and we are now in not spring anymore. What are we in now? Summer. Right, it's going to be summer for a few more months. So every time that we do our season song, it's going to be summer. Let's see if you guys can remember that next week, okay? Let's do our weather. Check out your window. What is the weather? The weather today. Is it sunny or cloudy and gray? Is there rain falling down? Is there snow on the ground? What is the weather? The weather today. Listen to Miss Ashley and she will say, today it is windy and cool. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's supposed to warm up later in the day. Yeah, so today is going to be the last day for colors. We're going to work on our colors for the last day, and then now we're going to switch from practicing our colors to our shapes, Okay, so let's remember our colors first. Let's do one last color, and maybe a couple days I'll sneak it in to see if we remember, okay? This is blue. This is brown. What color is this one? Yellow. Color is this? Orange. This is black. This one is green and red. This is purple. And this one is white. Very, very good. I know that you guys are really good at those, so we're going to move on to shapes, so that way we can learn all of our shapes. There's lots of different ones. Sometimes we know a couple of them, but then we can learn even more. So let's do our numbers, because we're going to add a number next week too, so we got to make sure that we're paying attention. We're learning and we're using our brain, so that way we can add more and more and get smarter and smarter. Are you ready? Number is this? 3. Very good. What number is this? 1. And this one is 4. What number is this? 2. Very good. All right, so as always, get your envelope, get yourself set up. Meet me at a table, a desk, or the floor, wherever your adult would like you to be. See you soon. Ocean creature matching. That's the envelope we should have today. Week 3, day 3. All right, all your supplies are going to be in this envelope today. So let's take it and pull it out. All right. Uh-oh, I think I have a little guy left in there. There we go, and set your envelope to the side so that way you can put your supplies back in them. All right, today we are matching ocean creatures. So there's tons of different creatures in the ocean, and a lot of them we don't even know what they're called yet. But what we have today are some different sea creatures. We have the cards that we're going to lay out so nicely, and then I have these cute little figurines that will match up nicely with them, okay? So first we have a lobster, then a walrus, an octopus, a ray, a killer whale, a turtle, a seal, a sea lion, those are very similar, a crab, a shark, a dolphin, and a starfish. So first I'm going to pick up one of my little sea creatures, and I'm going to look to see if I can find him. He doesn't look like a lobster or a walrus. An octopus. Did you know an octopus has 8 legs, and they have tentacles with little suction cups that help them climb and stick to things. So it pushes onto the surface and it sticks. And they have tons of those little things right underneath here on all of their tentacles. All right, the next one I have, let's see if we can find where he goes. A shark. A shark. Do you know there's different kinds of sharks? There's hammerhead sharks. There's great white sharks. There's leopard sharks. There's nurse sharks. There's a ton of different kinds of sharks. And also, they only live in salt water. So they live in the ocean. And I know some of us live close to the ocean and we get to go into the water, which is really nice. And the sharks don't bother you unless you bother them. So you try to just swim and not bother them, and then you'll be just fine. I know they look big and scary, but they're just animals. All right, the next one we have, let's see, a little starfish. Starfish. These come in all kinds of different colors. Lots and lots of different colors. Purples or blues or greens and oranges. All kinds of pretty colors. And most of the time they feel a little rough. They've got a slimy, rough texture. All right.
have my turtle next. Can you find your turtle?
Okay. Let's see if we can find the match. Turtle.
Turtles come up on the beach and they bury their eggs in the sand. So we got to be real careful when we go to the beach. We have to make sure that we're looking out where we're digging because sometimes there'll be little tiny eggs in there. We want to be careful and gentle and not touch them. We have to leave them there so they can hatch and they can make their way down to the ocean water. We have to help protect them and keep them safe from birds because sometimes birds will pick up those eggs. So we got to be careful and make sure we keep them covered up for them. All right, let's see. I have my ray. There he is. This part of his tail right here is so sharp. It keeps predators away. Predators are things that are danger to rays. So things that are predators to rays are like sharks. So this part of their tail protects them because they can move it and keep the sharks away. Ray. Next we have a sea lion.
There's a sea lion.
In Washington here, we have lots of sea lions. And they get up on the decks where boats are and they lay out in the sun. Did you know they like to be warm? They like to feel the sun on their blubber to keep them warm.
Next we have a lobster. A lobster lives in the ocean and he has 8 little legs. And then these tentacles right here help him feel what's around him so he can get around because his eyes are way back here. So he needs to be able to feel with his tentacles if something is in his way.
Walrus. Remember we were talking about predators? Walruses have these big teeth to protect them from predators. And they also have all of this extra fat called blubber because they live in really cold areas and the blubber or fat of a walrus keeps them warm.
So walrus, match your guy too. Oh, I bet somebody has seen one of these before. This is called an orca or a killer whale.
They can see them at SeaWorld, and if you live in Washington like me, and you can go out and you can see them in the ocean. Yeah, it's really cool. They're black and white and they're really big and they like to jump out of the water. Let's match them.
There he goes.
All right. Or if you're in Florida, I could bet you could see some of these. These are called dolphins. And if you're ever in Florida, there's tons of dolphins out in the water. When you go to look for them, though, most of the time you'll only see this little piece sticking out. So you got to keep a careful eye.
All right, let's match them. Dolphin. We only have 2 more.
I have a seal left. These are very, very similar to the sea lions.
Seal. And our last one is a crab.
Again, to protect himself from predators, he has his own weapon. He has 2 pinchers, pinch, 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 that keep him safe from predators. We matched them all. I hope you were able to match yours as well. And again, this is something you can do over and over, and it's really cool. These little guys match up so nicely with their cards, or you can play with them out on their own.